Al, any pre-interview words of wisdom?
Words of wisdom? No, I'm not. I have no words of wisdom. Just enjoying, looking forward to spending some time with my friend Bob and getting an opportunity to promote our project, the CD, and just talk about music in general. You know, it's looking forward to it. Radio interview is always a fun experience, especially Bob and I have a history. We spent some time together, so it's going to be fun. So, number one, seeing my old friend and just having a chance to talk about music. That's what we do, talk about music and food.
Cool. All right, thanks.
Las Vegas, you're looking good.
Really captured I'd like to think the essence of the essence of my playing. Just
the essence of college radio too, but go ahead.
Yeah, that's okay. It makes it that much more earthy. But yeah,
that's for sure.
Yeah, Chuck did some great writing on he wrote the horn charts and on the other tunes and the instrumentals, the Bebo and Kachow and this one as well, Parallel Rules. Very insightful person and player. But you know, so anyway, I'm just very lucky. It just all fell into place. I'm very proud of this record, and you know, I'm hoping, like I said, I appreciate you having me come down here to, like I said, it's very early on in the stages, and the thing with the modified cha-cha, hopefully, you know, if we can get my project off the ground, this is the, you know, the
prototype. Maiden voyage, right?
Well, yeah. If we can make me successful, it opens up the doors.
Man, I would think of other places to start than with you, but well, yeah, I can't leave that out there.
Yeah, but that's the kiss of death, you know. You tell people, you say, oh yeah, I've worked with Allyn Robinson. Your career's done. You know?
Well, you did okay by Wayne and certainly Tab Benoit.
Yeah. I did 6 years with Tab.
You did 6 years with
Tab? Yeah, 3 records, 6 years with Tab, and so you know, I pretty much, you know, that's my job, is I make people sound good. That's for you, Luther. Love you, man. I'll see you. Matter of fact, I get in Thursday. I play with Luther Thursday night with our little trio.
Oh, at
Gino's in Baton Rouge, yeah.
I think you guys just go there to eat and drink,
well,
right?
Hey, you know, I'm not for the money. I eat and drink $150 worth of food and liquor. So, but anyway,
the food there's very good.
Oh man, it's one of the best. It's one of my favorite.
I've never been there. I gotta go.
Yeah, I've been, you know, in traveling over the years. That's one of the perks, you know, is that I want to experience the local culture. So I've had a chance to eat some really good Italian.
And learn how to cook too, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the gift I got from my mother, was the sense of seasoning. So, but anyway, before we head out of here, I want to thank, I hope everybody in my piece, I want to thank Jerome Pruitt so very much. You know, I can't even tell you, you know, thank you for your vision and your commitment to this long-term, you know, project here. But I'd like to, you know, give a little last tune here, Take What I Want. It's the only non-original on there. It's an old Sam and Dave tune. And this goes out to...
now Wayne covered this?
No, Wayne didn't cover it, but it's a style. We, you know, Wayne was like more of a soul band. One of my biggest influences as well was Al Jackson. You know, and that's
the drummer Al Jackson.
Yeah, the drummer Al Jackson Jr.
I have Booker T in here in a while, and he just told me some beautiful
well, yeah, well, I mean,
as a human being, as a player, we all.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, we did a thing. I'm gonna make this real brief.
No, you got time.
Okay. We're playing.
For once, you got time. Okay.
Yeah.
It's 56. We can take a 56-15.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, we're in.
This is
the pre Blues Brothers thing where Steve Rocker, Doug Dung, and Al Jackson, they couldn't buy a gig at this particular time. You know,
wow.
Because you know, the whole Blues Brothers movie was about the Wayne Cochran type of lifestyle.
For sure.
You know, it's well documented. Anyway, we're doing this venue in Memphis in this place, and so after we got up, this is one of the greatest compliments I ever got in my life. You know, Al comes up, you know, and he says, "Man," he says, "I gotta hand it to you." He said, "You Al Jackson, Al Jackson."
Whoa.
Yeah,
Whoa.
you know, what I mean, oh yeah, I mean, it's like, you know, and I can't, because he's, you know, one of my, you know, that's where he's one of the most creative, tasty players in my life. I mean, I'm definitely a student of Al Jackson. As much as the New Orleans drummers, Al Jackson is a very big influence on me. And anyway, this particular
What about the timing on Melting Pot?
Oh, well, all of the stuff.
But with that, he's really.
Yeah, I mean,
Have you heard the new remaster? I don't want to take it because we got time. I want to go.
Right, yeah.
They've been remastering a lot of the old Booker T and G
Right.
albums, and the remastering process,
Right.
sound-wise,
Right.
is out of this world.
Wow.
And that they just did Back Memorial Avenue, which was their take on the Beatles.
Right, yeah.
You got to hear some. I mean, the
I'm about to
bass
check
is
it out for sure. Yeah.
No, if you're into good clean sound,
Right, yeah.
and detailed sound, some of these are just adorable.
Yeah.
I mean, they just want to wrap your arms around it because you hear things we all grew up with that stuff, and I'm hearing things that I never heard before. Especially you got to hear Duck Dunn.
Right,
Oh
yeah.
man.
Well, the thing about Al Jackson was his just use of time and space. You know,
Yeah.
that's where
Exactly.
you know. I mean, you know, I've known him, you know, for being able to play slow, the 12, you know, those 12/8 slow blues and things like that. And so, Al Jackson, people like Al Jackson and Roger Hawkins, and I got to give a shout out.
Roger Hawkins.
Yeah, oh yeah, you know, I mean, you know, and Tubby Ziegler, Baton Rouge guy who's been, you know, I was talking to him not too long ago. You know,
He's in
Rainy Night in
Arizona,
Georgia.
right? Because
Yeah,
Luther
lives in
talks about him.
Right, yeah.
yeah.
Oh man, you know, Rainy Night in Georgia was his first record. He was on.
Wow.
You know, and so
It's a classic.
he played.
It's such
he
a
played-
shame a lot of you guys don't get the credits for this stuff.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Tubby, you know, I asked him, I said, well, how many hit records you been on? He said, well, I got to think about it. So because he said, yeah, 72 hit records.
Wow.
Because he
You
was.
have no credit.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you got credits for him?
Oh yeah. He at some point he even got points.
Oh,
Tubby, he's
good businessman.
Oh yeah, but man, he played with Stephen Stills, he was Wayne Cochran, he's Stephen Stills. You know, he did the Barry Gibb. He was on a bunch of records with Barry Gibb.
Yeah, I just
and-
recently had this guy Skip Pitts, who's in a band called the Bokeys. They're like an MG's
Right.
band, but there's some old time Stax guys on there. And he did the original guitar riff for Shaft.
Right. Yeah.
He says,
Wow.
and Isaac got the Grammy, and we got the Shaft.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Well, you know, the thing is that the brilliance about these guys is just they knowing what to play, when to play it, and just all about the groove. And that's what I'm about. But anyway, this is a Sam and Dave tune called "Take What I Want" that I changed. We slowed it down a little bit, and I gave a second line kind of snare drum beat to it. I think I really like this one.
Alan, thank you. Jerome, thank you. If you want to win a copy, give me a call of Allyn Robinson's. What's the name of it, Alan?
Full circle.
I had you.
Yeah.
201-692-201. So thank you, guys.
Thank you, Bob. Appreciate it. Cool. Now the hate calls come in.
Now, these are the love calls.
I hope so. I hope we get a little positive.
Hold on.